All Might versus Superman, animated by the Ink Tank. Oh, guys, I'm so excited about this one. I've been learning a little bit about All Might, but not much. But I do want to know what his powers are like up against Superman, because so far in the comments, I get a lot of mixed reactions. Some say he's like Superman power level, and some say he's way below. So let's find out. What is that? I don't know what that. Oh, Musa Tooth. Japan. It's Japan. A Japan can. Andrew Boa is All Might. Who's playing Superman? Terrence Dry. So I'm guessing the city is in some sort of peril. And these Powerpuff something or other. Oh, they're Easter eggs? Now I'm going to be on the lookout for Easter eggs for sure. Where are our boys at? And this is All Might for sure because it's Japan.
This all happened so fast. Who could have done this?
I don't know. No, Superman wouldn't do that now. What kind of video is this?
You're pretty far from home.
I could smell your city burning all the way from Metropolis. You sure you can handle this alone?
That's almost rude. I could smell the stink of your burning city from Metropolis.
We do things differently around here, Kryptonian.
I am here.
I love that line. I am here. I'm going to start jumping into rooms like that. I am here.
Hey, look up there. Isn't that All Might?
Yeah, and Superman too. What's he doing here? You think they're
He said Superman 2.
gonna fight?
Man, I hope not. All Might is too good for that.
What? No way. Superman would destroy All Might.
I didn't mean like that. Superman may be a lot more powerful, but All Might is definitely...
I love that picture they have of Superman there. That is actually from John Byrne's run in the 1980s, and they did something to it where they
I didn't mean like that. Superman may be
they colored it different or something. It's pretty cool.
a lot more powerful, but All Might is definitely the
I don't know
better
where that's
hero.
from.
Let me explain. While Superman and All Might may seem very similar on a surface level,
Okay.
their differences do outweigh their parallels. But the
All
biggest
right.
quality they share is their strive to be a symbol of peace.
But
Okay.
between the two,
That's interesting then, because both of them, those, I don't think it's represented yet. They're both like, I'm going to fight you.
which one really deserves to take that mantle? Superman has been around for so much longer and has practically had an army of writers develop his character for
Awesome
decades.
suits in there.
Well, let's talk about their identity, their purpose, and even touch on their powers when needed, and see
Let's
how
do
we
it.
can figure out which one of us is right.
Yeah. I'm excited, guys.
All Might intentionally becomes a public figure and embraces his occupation, whereas Superman just accepts his
Wait, does he mean like a public figure, like a politician? Is that what he's talking about?
world-famous status and likes to keep to himself. He even has a fortress of solitude. All Might doesn't do it for the fame. He does it to strike fear into the villains' hearts. To stand up against evil whilst announcing, I am here, with a smile on his face. His
That's cool.
inspiration is known throughout the hero world and has inspired
Oh, and for those of you that don't know, I am starting a side channel in a few weeks here, and I'm trying to react to episodes of these fandoms that I've been learning about. This is on the list. I don't know when, but it's definitely on the list.
many to try to rise to his standards, break free from his shadow, and become heroes even if they couldn't.
Superman is known to the world as one of the strongest heroes ever born, but in his daily life, he takes on the persona of Clark Kent. And as much as he may look and act like a human, Superman is still technically an alien.
True.
Which is where his
That's something I think that writers have lost over the years, is they try to write Superman is actually Clark, and that's his human side and all that. I'm like, no, Superman is Kal-El. Superman, that's who he actually is. Clark is the disguise so that he can be on the level as humans and feel human, but it's not who he actually is. And that's the way it originally was written and was for a long time, up until probably like, I don't know, 80s, 90s, something like that.
most powerful abilities derive. While All Might is the public identity Toshinori assumes when he is called into action, it is actually Clark Kent that is the false persona, and Superman being his true self.
Exactly. And that is dying, and I hate it. Like Man of Steel, for example. He's just Clark is just Superman in glasses. I hate that. He should be a completely different person. He should be an actual disguise. He should act different. He doesn't necessarily have to be a bumbling oaf, but his personality needs to be radically different from Superman's.
Unlike most heroes, Superman doesn't wear a mask and is open and interactive to the world about his alien heritage. People probably assume Superman doesn't even have a secret identity.
Yes.
Superman is just Superman.
Exactly. I totally agree. I love the Ink Tank. I'm always watching their Ben 10 videos. It's clear, though. He understands Superman, too.
This connects Superman to his heroic ways on a more personal level than All Might. People look to All Might more for what he represents, but people look to Superman because he is more relatable and human.
Doesn't All Might seeming more like a symbol kind of prove my point?
Not exactly. Superman deserves to be a symbol of peace because Superman is the one he is truly at heart, not Clark Kent.
I got to
All
rehear
deserves to
that.
be a
Symbol kind of prove my point?
Not exactly. Superman deserves to be a symbol of peace because Superman is the one he is truly at heart, not Clark Kent, while All Might is just a facade created by Toshinori to use as he pleases.
It's
Oh, All Might's a facade?
not all about their identities. What about their purpose? All Might always wanted to be a hero. Even when he was quirkless, he explained to his predecessor that he wanted to become a symbol for peace, to become the pillar of support that he believed the people needed. This is quite the bold statement to make, especially coming from someone without any powers, or even normal athletic features. Who knows how Toshinori would have made this happen if he hadn't been chosen as the next successor for One for All.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure who Toshinori is. Is that what All Might's name is, or is that the writer? I don't know.
But I think we should all be curious.
Superman never did. He realized he was gifted with these abilities, and it made him feel like he had to use them to help people. Superman has said to feel like he lives in a world made of cardboard, always having to be very careful and delicate with everything around him, showing that with his immense power, it's not just about being strong, but also trying to hold back.
Yes.
Superman's power gives him the opportunity to practically
Oh, don't show that. Most people don't even know about that.
rule the human race like a god, but instead chooses to live among them and help them as much as he can.
That's exactly right.
He does so because he feels that he can do
Oh, guys, I think I've reacted to an animated something of this.
anything that others can't. And if he doesn't help out, then he isn't really serving up to his purpose.
So you're saying Superman is a hero out of obligation?
Well, if you had the power to help everyone,
I don't agree with that. It's not out of obligation. He chooses it instead of reigning. He chooses it instead of having a harem, of being famous, of using it to get money. He chooses the selfless act of saving others and giving his powers and is sacrificing all that for people, being a friend to the people as opposed to using them to better and gain himself more and more and more. That's what makes him special. That's why I love this character so much, because he has all this power, but he chooses to live humbly and do good. That's amazing.
wouldn't you?
That's a fair point. But think of it this way. If Superman didn't help others, he feels like there is no point to his existence. He saw what he could do and found himself in the position where he takes on this responsibility as a hero. All Might strived to become everything he is, and made it his life's goal to become a symbol of peace. Superman also had threats that were inevitably coming for him, so whether or not he chose this life, it would have found him anyway. All Might put himself on this path out of sheer passion for the cause. He wanted all of this.
And it's very lucky that things worked out for him. For the
I keep saying that Avatar, it's very Ben 10, obviously, and it's flipping awesome.
most part, he was a mortal man and this journey could have easily killed him.
Their powers. This is one thing I really want to know, because All Might, it doesn't matter what videos I watch, it seems like he's just strong, but he's able to use that strength to do all sorts of different things.
Superman is sort of cocooned in this basket of miscellaneous powers. Everyone knows the basic: flight, speed, strength, heat vision, ice breath, supervision, super hearing, and all of the goodies. But Superman is also able to expand his arsenal of abilities more than he uses them, pulling incredible feats like projecting his energy around objects to carry them.
I don't like that. I don't like it when they do stuff. This was actually an extra power he gained whenever he had gotten oversaturated with solar radiation in Superman All-Star. But they do describe him in other maybe burn, I can't remember, but as having an aura that extends so that, like, if he carries a building, it won't fall to pieces because he has an aura that extends around it. I don't like that. I prefer when physics are at play and he has to hold something just right or it crumbles and crushes. That I prefer that.
Hypnosis, duplication, this thing,
Hypnosis is gone.
and a few ridiculous ones that one can argue are universally canon or not. Superman's abilities doesn't make him a better hero than All Might, but it gives him the option to do so much more. All Might's abilities can only improve once the quirk passes on, so he's not going to get a chance to taste One for All's improvement. His powers compare to the Hulk in technical means, achieving a much larger form that gives him increased strength, durability, and speed. All Might has proven to master his capabilities and utilizes them very well, but there are some, hell, even a lot of...
I just reacted to a video the other day, United States of Smash. I didn't know about his smashes. That's pretty cool how versatile he is with different types of smashes. Like, that's really neat.
Matters where he is completely outclassed, where it would just be another average day for Superman.
All Might has to make the decision of who he wishes to pass his awesome power to. This judgment of character he has to make is something that Superman would never even have to consider. But if he did, could he make the right choice? Superman doesn't have to make these kind of choices. While Superman does put himself on the line, feeling responsible for those who can't defend themselves, he only really needs to focus on himself. As long as
he only needs to focus on himself. I'm not sure what he means by that.
he can handle what's coming, that's all he has to worry about. While Toshinori experiences his powers firsthand and must learn them inside and out because his time as All Might is limited. We haven't gotten to see All Might in his prime.
I'm a little confused, guys. If you know what he's trying to say, put it in the comments for me, because I don't really understand what he's talking about. Like, what? Superman, all he has to worry about is himself? What is he talking about?
You count the movie possibly. He's been greatly injured to the point where he can only maintain his muscle form for 3 hours a day. Only after meeting Midoriya and remembering what it truly means to be a hero, does he go even further beyond his limits to keep up his status as the symbol of peace. This shows Midoriya that not only can the power of One for All surpass any obstacle, but the will of a hero is your greatest strength. When Toshinori is All Might, he has to think about what it's going to be like to give this burden to someone else. Superman saves everyone the trouble of having to be the hero, while All Might has to worry about who is going to be the next hero. Being the symbol of peace is more than just an identity. While Superman deals with it by taking on the weight of the world so others don't have to, All Might makes sure that everyone will be ready for a world without him. This is why he became an instructor at UA and inspires the students to be the absolute best they can be. Superman teaches the world they are safe as long as he is there to be their hero. All Might teaches the world to be their own hero and always do good, even when you don't have to.
Well, I would argue that Superman does a little bit of that too, but I do get their point better now. He's saying that Superman is like, hey, I'm daddy, I'm the protector, I'll protect my family, right? He's saying that All Might is more of I'm daddy, but I'm old, and I'm not going to be here much longer. And I need to make sure I train you right so that you can protect yourselves.
That is what being a symbol of peace is all about, and why All Might deserves the title more than Superman.
This is my city, Superman. If there's any danger that threatens these people, I will be there to help.
Your city is falling.
Okay, what's with the Jedi cloak cape thing going on there? I can get over the red gloves, but the cloak cape thing, that is odd to
handled
me.
this sort of thing before. If you leave me out of the battle,
I'm not leaving you out of the battle. That's the difference between us. You came here to take over the situation alone, not to help. But it doesn't have to be either you or me that stops this. If you want to fight, then let's work together. But you're not overshadowing this gorgeous smile. Ha 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 ha!
well then let's see if that smile of yours can keep up with the blur of my cape, Toshinori.
His name is Toshinori. Guys, that was pretty cool. I like that.
This episode of Tracing the Border involved a lot of research and dedicated effort.
I'm sure it
and
did.
I'd like to thank Terrence Dry and Andrew Boa for helping us put this together.
Very cool.
With that, I'd like to officially announce the release of our Patreon. I won't bore you
Very
with
cool.
the
Guys, let me know in the comments if you think that Superman or All Might deserves the, hero of peace or whatever they were calling it more, one the other. I think that they made some pretty good points with All Might that I would have to definitely sit down and consider for a while. I still think that they're missing a little bit of the sacrifice that Superman gives of his life for people, knowing that his life may live on for a very long time, and he's not going to live it for himself. He's going to live it for them. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I don't know. It's a pretty cool video. Let me know what I should react to next in the comments. Remember, guys, like Superman, live humbly, do good.